Pain is temporary. Discipline is power. Your word is everything. Strength and weakness are not opposites. Often, your greatest strength is hidden inside your greatest weakness. And sometimes, the very thing you hate about yourself is the very thing that can transform you. I am weak in many of the ways I've described: impatient, flawed, imperfect, doubtful at times, tempted to quit. Yes, I am weak. But I refuse to accept that weakness is my destiny. I refuse to believe that I am stuck. I refuse to believe that my flaws define my future. I refuse to believe that who I am today is who I must remain forever. No, I fight. Every single day, I fight. I fight against laziness. I fight against fear. I fight against doubt. I fight against the version of myself that wants comfort over growth. Some days I win, some days I lose, but every single day, I get back up. I rise with my fists clenched, not clenched in anger, but clenched in commitment, clenched toward the struggle, clenched toward the battle, clenched toward becoming better than I was yesterday. Because weakness is not permanent, and pain is not permanent. Pain is temporary. Quitting is forever. Let me tell you something clearly. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute. It may last for an hour. It may last for a day. It may even last for a year. But eventually, it will pass. Everything passes. Hard seasons pass. Failure passes. Embarrassment passes. Rejection passes. But quitting lasts forever. If you quit, the pain doesn't end. It transforms into regret. And regret lasts a lifetime. You are not going to die because you feel discomfort. You are not going to collapse because things are hard. On the other side of pain is growth. On the other side of pain is success. On the other side of pain is transformation. The question is not whether you will experience pain. The question is whether you will endure it long enough to be rewarded by it. This is only the beginning. You might have achieved something already. Maybe you landed the job you dreamed of. Maybe you reached a goal you once thought was impossible. Maybe you are in a better position than you were last year. Good. But understand something. This is not the end. This is the beginning. Never settle at a level that once felt impossible. Growth has no finish line. Comfort is the enemy of expansion. If you stop pushing because you made it, you will slowly start sliding backward. And life does not reward those who coast. Celebrate the pain. I've been trying to get people to understand something radical. Pain is your friend. Yes, your friend. Pain stretches you. Pain exposes you. Pain forces you to evolve. If everything felt easy, you would never grow. Pain is proof that you are being shaped. Pain is proof that you are climbing. Pain is proof that you are reaching beyond your current limits. You don't get stronger by lifting weights that are light. You don't grow by solving problems that are easy. Pain is the weight. Pain is the resistance. Pain is the training ground. You are bigger than your pain. You are stronger than your circumstances. Your situation does not determine your success. Your mindset does. Your perspective does. Your discipline does. On the other side is a reward. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to be tired. I know what it feels like to doubt yourself. I know what it feels like to look at your life and wonder if it's even worth the effort. I've been there. But listen carefully. On the other side of pain is a reward. If you can work through the discomfort, if you can push through the exhaustion, if you can stay consistent when everything inside you wants to stop, there is a reward waiting. Not just money, not just recognition, but confidence, self-respect, power. The power of knowing you did not quit on yourself. And there is no greater feeling in this world than doing what you said you would do. Total commitment. If you truly want to win, you cannot treat your dream like a hobby. You must commit your entire being to it. You must breathe it. You must eat it. You must sleep it. Until your dream becomes part of your identity, it will remain just a wish. Half commitment produces half results. Casual effort produces casual outcomes. But obsession, disciplined obsession, produces greatness. Until you reach that level of commitment, success will remain out of reach. But once you reach it, the world opens. Alignment, the power. Most people never access. The best version of a human being is someone who lives in alignment. When your thoughts, your words, and your actions match, you become unstoppable. Most people think one thing, say another thing, and do something completely different. They say they want success, but they wake up late. They say they want discipline, but they avoid hard tasks. They say they want change, but they repeat the same habits. That is misalignment, and misalignment destroys power. When your thoughts say, I will, and your mouth says, I will, and your actions prove I will, you become powerful beyond measure. Stop breaking promises to yourself. You want confidence? Keep promises to yourself, not promises to your boss, not promises to your friends, not promises to society, promises to you. When you say you're going to wake up early, do it. When you say you're going to work out, do it. When you say you're going to study, do it. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you weaken your self-trust. And when you don't trust yourself, you rely on luck. You rely on chance. You hope someone else saves you. But when you build self-trust, everything changes instantly. Because now you know, if I say it, I do it. And when you know that about yourself, nothing can stop you. Your dream needs validation from you. Stop looking for approval. Stop looking for guarantees. Stop waiting for someone else to tell you that your dream matters. You validate your dream. With action, with sacrifice, with consistency. Nobody else can approve your potential. Nobody else can give you belief. Belief is built by evidence, and the evidence is your effort. If you don't take yourself seriously, why should anyone else? If you don't respect your word, why should anyone else? Everyone wants to be a beast until it's time. Everybody wants greatness. Everybody wants success. Everybody wants the reward, but very few want the discipline. Everybody wants to be powerful, but not everybody wants to wake up at 3 a.m. Not everybody wants to study when it's boring. Not everybody wants to train when it's uncomfortable. It's easy to say, I want it as bad as I want to breathe. It's much harder to prove it when the alarm goes off. When the sun rises, the excuses disappear. It's time to hunt. It's time to execute. It's time to build. You cannot just say you want it. You must live like you want it. Habits. The hidden system. Success is not an event. It is a system. And that system is built on habits. A habit is a decision you made once, and then stopped consciously making. But you keep acting on it. Every habit has three parts: a cue, the trigger, the behavior, the action, the reward, the benefit. Most people focus only on the behavior, but real change happens when you understand the trigger and the reward. If you want to change your life, change your habits. If you change your habits, you change your identity. If you change your identity, you change your destiny. The morning routine that builds persistence. You want more good days than bad days? Start your morning with control. Wake up on time. When the alarm rings, get up. Don't negotiate. Don't debate. Count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move. Why? Because the first decision of your day sets the tone for the rest of your life. When you get up immediately, you prove something to yourself. I am bigger than my excuses. I am bigger than laziness. I am bigger than comfort. Then, identify your two main priorities. Put them in your mind before distractions enter. The biggest reason people have bad days, they start their day looking at what everyone else is doing. Social media, messages, noise. Instead of starting with focus and discipline, get up on time. Set priorities, exercise, move your body, build momentum. Momentum creates persistence. Persistence creates results. Believe in yourself. Unquestionably, you must believe in your abilities. You must believe in your ideas. You must believe in your service. You must believe in your potential. Unquestionably, yes, it's hard. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it's difficult, but it is worth it. Faith is not pretending things are easy. Faith is continuing despite difficulty. Stop daydreaming. Start deciding. You can keep daydreaming. You can keep imagining what life could be, or you can make a real decision, a real choice, not fantasy, not hype, a decision to step into your dream. Today, earn your own trust. No one else can approve you. No one else can give you validation. You must validate yourself through work, through discipline, through relentless follow-through. The best feeling in the world. There is nothing that feels better than doing what you said you would do. Not applause, not likes, not praise, but keeping your word to yourself. That is power, that is confidence, that is self-respect. And once you experience that consistently, you will never want to go back. Final truth. Life is a journey. You are not racing anyone. Stop comparing. Stop watching others. Focus on your path. Focus on your growth. Focus on becoming aligned. Strength and weakness are not permanent states. They are choices reinforced by habits. Pain is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Commitment is transformative. Your word is everything. And if you fight, if you endure, if you align your thoughts, words, and actions, if you keep promises to yourself, if you wake up and hunt, if you build the habits, if you refuse to quit, then I promise you this: your life will become what you once only imagined. Not because you were lucky, not because it was easy, but because you decided. And then you followed through. And that changes everything.